Hi, my name's James Parks and I'm the Offer Marketing Manager for our KQ range of products here at Schneider Electric. Today we're going to look at a how-to video on fitting the larger incomer section to the bottom of our KQ 250 amp boards. This is only required when you need to feed the board with either a 160, a 200 or a 250 amp device. First of all, we'll look at how we fit the enclosure to the bottom of the board. As you'll see, the enclosure has got a cross brace attached to the top of it. This needs to be removed. Next step is to take the gland plate off the bottom of the existing KQ Loadcentre board. This is then fitted to the bottom of the extension. Next, fit the extension to the bottom of the board. Using the clips at the top, align it, push it back up against the wall, and then secure it using screws. Take the cross brace that you removed from the extension enclosure and fit that to the board. Slot it in place first of all and screw it down using the screws. We have fitted the cross brace at this point as it is a step in fitting any extension box. We will remove this later again when we need to fit the terminal shields. The neutral cover is now to be removed by taking out the two screws and unclipping. This is to be kept for refitting later. Next, remove the 125 amp stabs, undoing the screws, and discard these also, as these are no longer required. So now we have to remove the DIN rail mount that's designed for the 125 amp incomer. This is removed by taking the screw out of the middle of it, and this is discarded as this is no longer required. To access the screws to be able to remove the 125 amp stabs, you'll need to drop down the neutral assembly. This is simply pulled downwards once the DIN rail has been removed for the incomer. These are to then be replaced by the 250 amp rated stabs and spreaders that you get within the kit. Attach these and torque these up as required. And then take the shrouding piece and remove the cover from it. At this point, we'll fit the nuts and the washers in place on the bottom half of the shroud. Slide the bottom piece over the top of the stabs that you've just fitted and secure this in place using the screws provided. Take the terminal shields that come with the kit, separate the top from the bottom, and so you have an incoming and outgoing side. Fit the incoming and outgoing to the top and the bottom of the breaker. And then move this and align this in place within the incoming enclosure. Screw this down with the supplied screws and torque to the correct torque. This will be found within the instruction leaflet. Next, take the extension bars and fit these into place using the bolts supplied. Drop these down into the gaps created by the phase barriers and then screw this all into place. At this point, we'll take the cross brace off so we can easily fit the shroud covers. Put all the top covers on over the terminal boards and the shrouds and fix into place. If this is the 250 amp, 200 amp or 160 amp switch or moulded case breaker, the cover can now be fitted. If you're using the RCD version of this, you'll need to knock out the front cover piece that allows you to see the reset button test buttons on the breaker. The cover can then be fitted over the top of the RCD version. For more information on our KQ Loadcentre products, please visit se.com.